A clean FBI would surely be beneficial to Miles Guo and Yvette Wang. Even though Miles was found guilty of some of the lesser charges that were brought up against him and Yvette pled guilty, there is still time for the FBI to clean up this mess and vindicate these maliciously prosecuted people. They still haven't been able to prove that there's any money missing. And all of the quote-unquote victims that they were able to bring towards trial, it seems to me, were definitely CCP plants. I am not sure that any of them were actually victims or ever gave any money into the investments in which they were accused of being fraudulent. Now remember, this all started when Miles beat Little Wang Qishan, his man in Beijing, the lieutenant mayor, I think it was, of Beijing, and sent him to prison over the land deal where Pangu Plaza now sits in Beijing, right next to the Olympic Stadium. This whole thing prompted Little Wang to get very, very angry, and it prompted him to want to seek revenge. Now, Wang Qishan used his slush fund company H&A and then eventually PAG in order to perpetrate these criminal acts against Miles Guo. And what was that criminal act? Well, Miles, in the construction of Pangu Plaza, had co-signed for a loan for the group that was building Pangu Plaza. And he had guaranteed, I think it was like $30 million against the loan. And so this loan of $30 million, there was eventually a complete payoff in the total of $100 million because apparently 30% interest, which is what they were charged in China for this loan, works out to be $70 million on a $30 million loan. That right there is criminal. But that was completely paid back with interest. Now, interestingly enough, in addition to Miles saying that he would guarantee the loan, Pangu Plaza turned around and pledged 40 to 50% of its capital to also guarantee the loan. Now, in the end, the criminals decided to pass up on the 40 to 50%, probably because they knew they were going to get the property anyway in the end. And they decided to hold Miles accountable for the $30 million loan. And so what wound up happening is on April 18th, 2017, and now this is the day before the advertised Voice of America interview in where Miles Guo was going to start releasing all the dirty laundry on Wang Qishan, Little Wang, and H&A. And so they had PAG, which was a subsidiary, a offshoot, connected deeply through family ties company that came over to America, went judge shopping in the Southern District of New York, and found a judge that would be willing to take the case.